guys, here we go. Let's get digging into this. So excited. This is going to be so much fun. Box here. All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Nice stickers. All right, I'm going to set the box over here. Nice. Let's see how many bags. Let's see. 5. Bag 1. Here we go. Tires. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got a total of 5 bags. So we'll do 5 different ways of doing this. It's going to be fun. All right, so here's bag 1. Here's our booklet. Pretty good sized booklet. Let's see. We're looking at 163 pages at 276 steps. This is going to be a good, fun build. Now, the way I like to do these things, I like to get this book open and get it kind of looked at, kind of get everything organized. Once I open a bag like this, I'll open that, put the small stuff over here, lay everything out. I'm kind of real particular about mine. I like to be organized, kind of have everything in order. That way when I'm going through my steps, it seems like it goes a little better for me. So as I start organizing these, we'll get this going. As you can tell, I also do it by color and by size. Keep everything kind of together. That way when I'm looking, everything's kind of where it needs to be or where I feel like it needs to be. Everybody's gonna be different. So you just kind of have to go the way you feel, you know, like if there's a certain way it works for you, then use it, you know? So there we go. All right, we're almost organized here. Let's get this going. A lot of the pieces are really nice size. And this is gonna be a really cool build. All right. So, all right, so we got that bag. Now the little bag is all the little pieces. We're gonna get that going here. Let's open that up. Here, all these little pieces. Look at that. Look at this. That's the one thing with these cars. They have all these little deals. The Technic stuff is so cool. I love dealing with this. It makes it a build so much fun and exciting to do. A little challenging at times for some of us, but you know, who doesn't like a good challenge, right? So I'm excited about it. I really love Fast and Furious movies, so when they came out with these cars, I was really excited because I thought this was gonna be a really cool way to get the builds going. So, and I just can't wait to get this one going. You guys just have no idea how excited I really am about this. This is really gonna be fun. Fun, fun, fun. And as you see, I still try to keep everything organized. Some people use bowls, trays, containers. I like putting everything out. It just, like I said, it's what works for you. It works for you, right? And by all means, if anybody wants to comment on it or say, hey, you know, this is what I use, I would love to hear from you guys because I think that's always a great way of communicating and building and trying new things. I'm not afraid to do that. I like to kind of do different things, you know. You never know how it can affect or how it can make it easier for people. But for me, this step right here kind of helps me, gets everything kind of flowing and makes it a little easier for me. So again, that's why I do it this way. Other people probably have a different way of doing it, but hey, it's all part of the fun. All right, now that we got everything organized, I got my book here. Everything looks good, so we're gonna start. And start by doing this and this. Connect those. And then the next step is this one. Yeah, there's 2 steps down already, look at that. All right, and then we're gonna go for these. Sometimes I like to separate them, especially if there's a lot of pieces in each step. I like to separate them from the pack of the stuff and then go over everything and look at it, make sure everything's doing well. I like doing that. Step 3, okay, now step 4. Step 4. That's what I love about these builds, is lots of times they have moving parts that make it so much fun to mess with afterwards. and it makes it such a cool build. Always exciting. Always exciting. Okay, so that's there. Good to go. Okay, on to the next one. Alright. Okay, so now on this one, I might have to put these gears in there, and it really does help the way it shows it. It really makes a big difference because there's a dot in there, and I'm gonna put that first one, set it in there so that it holds in, and then the rest of them go in there, and it just is easy. They really show you how this stuff, I mean, they really put a lot of thought into it, I think, making sure everything works properly. I feel. Okay. And now this is gonna go. And by all means, I make mistakes all the time on this thing, but it's the fun part of building, I feel like, you know? Well, let's redo this. Let's just make sure we got it all set right, because sometimes we just don't. Oh yeah, there we go. That snapped in. Sometimes you gotta hear that snap. If you don't hear the snap, you don't know. Let's see. There we go. Now let's do it right. There it is. See? You gotta hear that snap sometimes. There it is. Done. And look, see? It moves right along. That's pretty cool. Alright. Moving forward, moving forward. Nice. Okay, here we go. To the next one. Sometimes these moving parts gotta do it just right. So let's see here. Popped in. There we go. Weird. Sometimes they don't want to work the way you want them to. You just keep on going. Just gotta keep on going. There we go. Yeah. Just gonna stick with it. come along. So it's telling me to do double these, so we're gonna do double. Last time was a little bit of a challenge. Let's see if we can get it done this time. A little bit easier, huh? Look at that. See? You learned from the last time, right? There we go. Okay. Coming together, looking good. I like it so far. Really fun. This has been a great build. Really enjoying this one. Let's see here. I have the feeling this one's gonna have a lot of detail on it. I really do. It's gonna be really cool. Really cool build. section, so lots of times they'll pieces, so I'm gonna put this to the side so we can see everything. Very little pieces left, getting near the end of the first build, so that's exciting. Gonna be nice to see what this thing looks like once we're done. Pretty cool. This one, see how that moves? Pretty good. And then this is gonna go right there. Nice. Okay guys, that is the end of bag one. You want to zoom in, see how that looks. I'll try to go as slow as I can for you there, but as you can tell also, we can move that, as well as this one from the top as well. Looks pretty cool, but yeah, that's bag one. All right. Thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you subscribed or liked. Leave your comments as well. And we'll see you on the next bag.